Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Libra for the week of May 23rd through the 29th of 2023. And I would also like to give a very special thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my channel and helping it grow. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated, as well as those who have watched my videos and give them thumbs up. Thank you very much for doing that too. All right, a tower moment this week, is it? You know, you're starting to get that flash of insight of what's going on around you. You know, the structure's changing, things around you are starting to change, but you see it coming and you're taking steps to make sure that, you know, your finances are in order, your relationships and friendships are in order, and you're moving yourself forward. You know, you're preparing yourself for this, or perhaps this has already happened for some of you, but there is something that showed, you know, its true colors to you. So you're hanging on to your ill-begotten gains, watching your P's and Q's, making sure that you have enough money, that you don't have to depend on anybody or worry about your finances in the future. You're trying to make sure that, you know, what you're doing is on a positive note, making sure your bank accounts are in order. So that's good. And, you know, and you're realizing that also that with all of this, watching your money, that you also have to allow yourself to have a little bit of enjoyment for yourself as well. So you're learning that too, that yes, things are more expensive. Everybody is unfortunately realizing that now, but you've always known that because you've always had to watch, you know, your expenses. So this is the week that you're coming to an understanding for yourself that it's okay once in a while for, you know, you to have something nice for yourself. And the King of Cups, so beautiful. You know, you're making some really good investments. You're motivating yourself to resolving problems in your life, and whether that's relationships or friendships, family matters in some cases. You know, you're making a gallant effort to, you know, make sure that when you say something, you follow through on it. So that's all right too. There's nothing wrong with that quality for sure. And the Seven of Rods, and you've had to defend your decisions, it looks like, you know, or feel that you have had to against others. Maybe some people's decided to, you know, wag their tongues and give you their opinion on, you know, how you should have did something or you should have did that. Well, they weren't there at the time and it wasn't them going through with it. It's easier for them to pass judgment. And the Ten of Cups, beautiful. Nice home, good relationships, good friendships. You know, you're basking in your glory, and you should. You know, you have now come to the part in your life where the friendships that you're now making are going to last for a long time into the future. You know, you're getting along better with family members, co-workers, teammates, that sort of thing. And in some cases, you're actually getting along with your neighbors. Maybe that's been a long time coming too. You know, you're feeling more emotionally secure now in all kinds of your life. And if this is a new beginning of a relationship for some of you, or a rekindling of a relationship, it's going to be one that lasts for a very long time because it's built on the, you know, you both had to go through different things in your life, and, you know, you're willing to compromise for each other, and you're doing it naturally. So you're quite content. You're going to have your home and your life and your money all in order going forward. So that is just beautiful. And the Ten of Pentacles. So most definitely, there's an inheritance for some of you. There's money in the mail. Maybe you've made some good investments and now it's starting to, you know, give you some money back. You know, you're trusting your good grief, I'm sorry. You're trying to make good investments. Maybe you're trying to talk to somebody about how to get it off the ground, and it's going to, once you do it, it's going to actually pay you back a lot quicker than you had anticipated, which is going to set you free a lot faster in your life. And the Page of Pentacles. So beautiful. New beginnings, good news coming in. Like I said, if this is a relationship, because it looks like there's some sort of relationship coming in for some of you here, or in a relationship that you're in is going to take a more solid step for others, And the Four of Pentacles. So there you are, diligently, got your head down, you got your, your head on right, you know what you want to do, what you got to do, and you're willing to do the homework to get it done, sort of thing. You're investing in yourself. Like I said, for some of you, this could be you going back to school, taking a course of interest to, make your life go a little bit more financially sound for yourself. Or maybe it's just something of interest that you've always thought about, and now you're looking into it. So you're starting over, and it's just like beginner's luck for you. Like once you make this step, it's like everything's going to fall in order for you, because it was meant to be. The universe is helping you shift your identity to a more positive note. And people are willing to give you that hand up, like help you move up the ladder and make it a little bit easier on you, which is beautiful. And the Devil card. All right. And you're putting up boundaries with certain people in your life, that they're not allowed to cross. They're not allowed to say certain things, do certain things, or act certain ways. You're making your boundaries very clear and decisive now for yourself, because you're no longer willing to sacrifice all the time for everybody else and get nothing in return when, the time comes that you actually need their help or want their help. They've got a million excuses of, oh yeah, well, I can't do it today because I'm busy doing this, and I can't do it tomorrow because I got to go do that. So you're putting up boundaries that, if they're not willing to help you, well, the next time it comes around, you know what they're going to say. And the Two of Pentacles. So there you are. You're moving along. You're keeping everything in balance. You're trying to keep everybody happy. But take care of yourself first. You are number one, and you are very important. Moving yourself forward. And the Five of Cups. So there you are. A little bit of time, nostalgia, looking at, some things in your life that have fallen away. Maybe you've put some energy and effort into some things and they didn't quite pan out. So you're looking at them thinking, well, maybe if I would have did this, or maybe if I should have did that. And we all go through that as well. So, but you're not going to spend much time here, crying over spilt milk. You're going to turn around and pick up the 2 cups that's full and be grateful that you didn't lose it all, and move yourself forward. You're on to greener and better pastures moving forward. Yeah, and the Page of Wands. And here it comes. You're getting a phone call or something like that from a long distance. In any case, this could be somebody offering you a job in a different place. So you're weighing the pros and cons of that. So there's some sort of a long distance call from friends, somebody that you haven't heard from for a long time, or this is your intuition towards your future. Maybe an ancestor's talking to you here about, and you just have that aha moment because maybe you had a conversation in the past with them about something, and you're sort of remembering their words. And the 10 of Rods. So there you are, You learn to put the burdens down finally. You're knowing that, it's not always all on your shoulders anymore. It's, shared endeavors. You're okay with it. You're moving forward. You're allowing other people to carry their own dirt, and you're not feeling guilty about it anymore, which is beautiful because you have a vision. And this is the week you're actually going to put it into motion, and you're going to have follow through on it. You've decided that, instead of beating yourself up on everything, you're going to put all that guilt down and pick yourself up and move forward on a positive note. So that's beautiful. I'm very happy to see that. All right. I am going to shuffle you an Angel Oracle card and see what, kind of clarity otherwise we can get for this. But you're definitely coming into the money in the future here. You're going to bring it about yourself for sure, but you're determined to have it. All right. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to the next step. Happiness awaits you now. Oh, isn't that befitting? All right, and on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, and bye for now.